To some people, this may look like an ordinary farmhouse, but to me, it's where I helped to start a British institution which changed my life.
You're a very small bear, said Mrs. Brown. Where are you from? Darkest Peru, said the bear. I'm not really supposed to be here at all. I'm a stowaway.
The first Paddington book was written in 1958 by Michael Bond, and 13 years later it gave me an idea for a Christmas present. This is the room in our old house where I made the very first Paddington Bear. Oh, goodness me, didn't look like this in those days. We couldn't afford carpets, so we had brown paper on the floor and an old army table. I got a couple of yards of fur fabric from Doncaster Market, got some plastic eyes, a black bead for his nose, a bit of felt left over from the tea cosies that we used to make, and bought a pair of Dunlop Wellingtons from a local shoe shop. And this is the very first bear I made for my children, Jeremy and Joanna. Do you remember, as a Christmas present, 1971?
What? That was Father Christmas.
You made it?
Yes. No. Oh, you didn't think Father Christmas had brought it, did you?
Yes!
Oh, that's definitely mine.
Is it?
Can tell it's mine, it is.
When I die, there's going to be a terrible argument, isn't there?
We'll saw it in half. Can't say that, can you?
That way or that way.
Straight down the middle.
All of Jeremy's and Joanna's friends wanted a Paddington too, and suddenly we realised we could turn making them into a business. At our peak, we were making nearly 90,000 a year. To cope with this enormous demand for the bears, we had to convert our house into a bear-making factory. This was the fold yard full of cows, which had to go to market, I fear. And then over here we had a pigsty, which we converted into an office. We then bought the village post office, and that became a design room. And the whole place was just one big bear factory.
By the time I got to 16, I turned into something very ugly, as you probably remember. With that really ugly and with a concave chest and arms like pipe cleaners, and thought, I'm never going to be able to get a girlfriend. And then suddenly realised that Paddington was this huge draw. Yeah, my mother designed Paddington Bear.
Ah, that's why I never had any boyfriends, because they didn't have quite the same.
No, it didn't. Mind you, didn't make enough money to buy any tea, did you?
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
Paddington became a global phenomenon, from the books selling in their tens of millions to being the must-have toy of the 1970s.
This magnificent row of Paddingtons, they go on and on forever.
From royal births to prime ministers, everyone wanted one. Although, strangely, not all our salesmen were successful.
81 I won the worst salesman ever award, because I was utterly
You
rubbish.
were bad.
I hated
Yes,
it.
you were bad, I must admit. No, your heart wasn't in it.
I really hated it. I hated being in hotels in Wales in the middle of the night, all on your own. Because you'd be sitting, having supper, all by yourself, and got no mates. I'm a salesman, I sell bears.
Paddington. Come along, Paddington, said Mr. Brown. I expect you're hungry after your long journey.
In the books, Paddington became part of the Brown family, but he's part of the Clarkson family too. What's it like to have your mother actually in control for a change?
No, it's brilliant. It is brilliant. I am very proud of you.
Oh, that's
I
very
am
nice.
proud of you. It is amazing that it just became such a success out of one Christmas present.